Channel. Today we are working on programming challenge 5 in chapter 11, and this programming challenge is to create a GUI application that is called Theater Revenue, and we have to ask the user to enter the amount of tickets sold for adults and for children, and we have to calculate the gross revenue and the net revenue, and we have to show also the total gross revenue and the total net revenue. So I will create a class here. We will call TheaterPanel. This class would inherit from JPanel. And I already wrote the variables. I wrote the JLabel. The GUI would have 4 labels and 4 text fields for the 4 different inputs. The price of the adult, then the number of adult tickets sold, the price for children tickets sold, and the number of children tickets sold. So, and here are the text fields for these labels, 4 of them. And lastly, here I created a static member called BoxOfficeRevenue. The theater owners would only keep 20% of the gross revenue. 80% of the revenue would go to the movie makers. So we will create a constructor for a TheaterPanel, and first thing would be to set the layout of the panel. It will be a grid layout. It will have 4 rows and 2 columns. Then we have to add the labels and text fields to the panel. We will add label 1, text field 1. So we're gonna copy this and change the variable names to 3, and one more, 4, and 4. So that is it for setting up the labels. Then we have to create the gross revenue for adult tickets sold and child tickets sold for the theater. Public double, we say get the gross 1 say gross equals 0, return gross. So we're gonna copy this here and paste here and change to get gross 1 to 2. So the first method, which is get gross 1, we have to make sure that the text field 1 get text field is not empty, and text field 2 is not empty as well. So that the 2 text fields are not empty. So what we will do is, in order to get the gross, we have to add, we have to multiply the parse double. We have to multiply text field 1 and text field 2. You have to multiply the price of adult ticket is sold times the quantity of it to get the gross gross revenue for adult tickets. So basically we have to copy this and paste it to this method, get gross 2, and we have to change text field 1 to text field 3 and text field 4, and we have to change here as well to text field 3 to text field 4. Between those two methods, we have to also get the net of adult gross revenue and the child gross revenue. You have to get the net of them. Public double get net 1. So all we have to do is return get gross 1 times the box office receipt, which is 20%. So all we have to do is just copy this and paste it here, and we'll change the method name to getNet2. We change this getGross1 to getGross2, and we multiply the box office receipt. Then we need to create two other methods called public double get total gross, which would be get gross 1 and 2. The total gross, and just copy this, paste, say get total net, and you have to add the two nets, the two net revenue. So that is it for this class. We go to the main class. This class would extend the J-frame. It would inherit from the J-frame. And then the class would have the TheaterPanel, the class that we worked on. It will also have two other J-panels. One is called a main panel, and the other is called button panel. You also need to create a J button, two J buttons. calc button, calc. And we're going to say exit button after that you have to create the constructor for this class. Set visible to true, set default exit on close, set size to 400 by 400, add main panel border layout north, super theater revenue. Then we're going to say build panel. Private void build panel. Then we have to set the main panel layout to new border layout. Then we have to say main panel set border new empty border. We have to give 20 pixels space around the corners. Then we have to add the button panel, the buttons to the button panel, exit button we add the calc button. You also need to set the layout for the button panel as well. It will have 1 row and 2 columns. And we have to add the TheaterPanel to the main panel. And it will sit the center of it. So you're going to copy this, paste it here, and we'll change the theater panel to button panel, and it will sit the south side of the window. And after that, you have to work on the buttons. So the first thing would be the exit button and action listener. If the person clicks the exit button, it will terminate the entire program. So the calculate button, once the person clicks the calculate button, what do we want them to do? Then we have to create a decimal format class. Pound, triple pound, period, and 00. Then we will create a option pane, show message, dialog, null. Then we will say gross revenue, adult. It will be a TheaterPanel get gross 1. Then we'll say net, and they'll say you have to use DF format TheaterPanel that get net 1. Gross revenue for children tickets, it would be DF format theater get gross 2. Then we say net DF format theater get net total net theater get total net. And here I forgot to add theater get total gross. So I think we are done for this class. So let's run the program. So here are the fields and the labels. So The price per adult tickets, let's say it's $10 and 2 of them were sold. Price per child ticket, it's $5 and 5 of them were sold. When we click calc, we get gross revenue for adult is $20 because two tickets that is worth $10 is $20, and the theater will keep 20% of that, which is $4. The gross revenue for child ticket is sold is $25, and the net is $5, and total gross revenue is $45 because 25 plus 20 is 45, and that the total net is $9 because $5 plus $4 is $9 for the theater. So I think we finished the assignment. We created the two classes. Here are the labels, the text fields. Here's the constructor. Here are the methods for getting the gross revenue for adult tickets and children tickets, and the net for both of them. And here is the total. We created a main class that inherits from JFrame, and we created panels, 3 panels and 2 buttons, and we displayed the information to the screen. So thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. If you find it helpful, please give this video a like. If you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you want to see similar videos, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.